What if the Trojan horse wasn't a trick, but a cover-up for something far more sinister? Was it truly a symbol of Greek cunning, or the greatest deception in history, hiding a truth we've never been told? Stay with me as we unravel the mystery of the Trojan horse. The story begins in the 12th century BCE, during the Late Bronze Age. Troy, a wealthy city near the strategic Dardanelles, was the gateway between Europe and Asia. Its riches and its location made it a target for the Greeks. According to Homer's Iliad, the Trojan War began when Paris, Prince of Troy, abducted Helen, the wife of Spartan King Menelaus. But was this war really about love? Or was it about control of one of the ancient world's most valuable trade routes? For 10 brutal years, the Greeks laid siege to Troy. Yet the city's towering walls, said to have been built by the gods themselves, kept the invaders at bay. Then, Odysseus, the mastermind of Greek strategy, proposed an audacious plan. A massive wooden horse, seemingly left as an offering to the gods, but secretly filled with elite soldiers. The Trojans, weary and eager for peace, could not resist bringing the horse inside their city. That night, the Trojans celebrated their victory, unaware of the danger that lurked within the wooden structure. But what they didn't know was that the Greek soldiers, hidden inside, were preparing to unleash their final strike. Under the cover of darkness, the soldiers hidden inside the horse emerged. They swiftly opened the gates of Troy, letting the Greek army, who had secretly returned under the cover of night, march in. With the gates now open, the Greek forces surged into the city. Chaos spread quickly. The Trojans, unprepared and scattered, were caught off guard. The once impenetrable walls of Troy, so famed for their strength, could not hold against the sudden onslaught. The Greeks, having fought for nearly a decade, had finally breached the city's defenses. The fall of Troy was swift and brutal. Buildings were set ablaze, and the Trojans, disoriented and broken, were no match for the determined Greeks. The city, which had stood for centuries, was reduced to rubble. The Trojans' greatest mistake had been underestimating the Greeks and believing the horse was a gift, not a weapon. After the dust settled, the Greeks emerged victorious, but at a great cost. The Trojan horse, now an enduring symbol of cunning and deceit, would go down in history as the instrument of Troy's demise. The city, once a beacon of wealth and power, was no more. The survivors of Troy were either killed or enslaved, and the Greek heroes returned home, forever etched in legend. Today, the story of the Trojan horse remains one of the most enduring tales of the ancient world. While the exact details of its construction and use may never be fully known, its impact on history is undeniable. It serves as a reminder of the power of deception, the price of pride, and the ultimate cost of underestimating an enemy.